Hello guys, this is another video of an eating disorder recovery tip. I have one tip for you regarding, or it's kind of more advice actually than a tip. The advice is about eating disorder recovery exercise. So, should you exercise during eating recovery? Sort of answering that question. To be honest, the answer is it all depends. It depends on where you're at. Obviously, when you're recovering, I would really suggest to give your body a nice long break where you can just relax and kind of restart, because you have just come from an eating disorder, restricting, forcing yourself to do all these, exercise and ritual things with foods. So your body's going to want a break. And I would suggest to give yourself a nice long break, a week for sure, like 1 week. Just don't do anything. Eat how much you want. And that's what I did when I was recovering. I ate how much I want. I watched movies. I didn't force myself to exercise. I would suggest that you literally just enjoy yourself for about a week at least. Like, pretend you're on vacation, because you are sort of. You're on vacation from all this schedule and forcing yourself to do all these things. And obviously, if you're recovering and you have a job where you have to be physical, that's different. So I'm not talking about that. So that's like a different story. But I'm talking about, like for me, I made myself exercise. I didn't have to, and it kind of turned out like that. But anyways, so I would definitely give a long break. After the break, it all depends. I would suggest to actually skip on the heavy exercise until, if you're a girl, until you get your period back, because that is, if you lose your period, that is a sign that you're unhealthy. And once you get it back, you know that you're in a much more healthier state. And that's what I did. I waited until I get my period to actually do heavy exercise, like cardio and weightlifting. But before that, after the break, I had a break about a couple weeks from not exercising at all. I was kind of missing exercise, just not like in a way like, oh, I have to burn calories, or like, oh, I'm getting too fat, just because I actually missed it. And what I would do is I would go outside, and my mom bought these games for outside. They're kind of like badminton and like just outdoor games from Walmart, and she got those, and we played them outside. And I didn't do it as exercise or a way to burn calories. I did it for my enjoyment. And I also walked with my mom, because like when I was recovering, it was like summer or spring. It was like summerish, so it was really warm outside. The weather was nice, so we took walks like in the morning, in the evening. I didn't do anything heavy, so if I skipped, a day or two, like I was fine with that. Like, but I did take a long break though, like a week for sure of no exercise. Then I kind of added a bit more, because at first I just kind of focused on food, eating, relaxing, giving my body a nice break. And it's really good to do that. That's a really good tip. Yes, I am. That's embarrassing. I'm kind of just like, patting myself on the back for such a good tip. Anyways, it's just something that I would suggest, very highly suggest, because I did that and it worked great. I do not regret any bit. I'm really happy that I did that. I could peacefully restart. I had a new mindset. It was amazing, and I would suggest it for all of you. So yeah, that was my little tip on exercise and when recovering. So just take it easy, give yourself a break first, and then, especially if you just like started recovering, and even if you haven't, you could take a break anytime. Like literally, even if you don't have an eating disorder, you could take a break if you really don't want to, if you want to just take a break, decide that you're going to take a break 1 week, no exercise, that's it. A nice long break is fine, like for anyone. But I'm just talking about eating disorders in general, because I am kind of trying to, because that's most of my viewers are people with eating disorders that are trying to recover. So I would highly suggest to do exercise when a little later, when you get your period back, but or when you start kind of normal eating, kind of everything's getting back into place, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah, that is my tip, and I hope you enjoyed it. Put up a big thumbs up if you like these kind of videos, and comment down below. I have to think of this. That's awkward. Okay. Comment down below what your favorite ice cream flavor is. Is that a good one? I don't know. But anyways, comment down below, and I love to read your comments. I always say this. I absolutely read all your comments, and I love to listen to what you guys have to say. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.